orange blocks as they're falling. If they do make it all the way down, they destroy the floor. Thankfully, I don't need to have the entire floor available to me. I can still build up P speed to fly, even with losing quite a bit of the floor. And now that the ceiling is open up, I can fly up here, go in this pipe. I have to cape pound onto this block here. That bounces the Koopa, or the Goomba up to hit the on-off switch. I hit the other on-off switch there to let that block fall. I'm spin flying again off of that block and doing regular cape flight into a sticky fly. And then I'll fly back over to the left, grab this gamer coin and go in this pipe. And it takes away my cape, but I just run over to the right and go in this door. That's so good! Nice jump, nerd. This is Resurrections, a level from the Grandmaster difficulty Kaizo ROM hack of Super Mario World, Super Dram World 3. These 1-ups are going to sit in place and wait for us to pick them up. If anything hurts Mario, he will revive instantly at the 1-up. The momentum of those thrown 1-ups are also preserved, so Speedy Thing goes in, Speedy Thing comes out. Spinning off of a thwomp that's stomping down is one of my weakest skills in the best of cases. Doing it immediately after reviving from a 1-up is not the best of circumstances. I'm not taking any chances with this fish. And here comes my favorite part. I really like juggling the shell without any damage, but it replaces one of the dummies with a copy Wendy, and I can hit any of the Wendy's to do damage. There are 6 different attack patterns that Wendy has. Almost all of them have a variation with Wendy on the bottom and on the top. Do me a favor and let me know in the comments what you'd like to see next. So long as it's Dram 3, I think I've got you covered. The falling platforms here is one of the safest patterns, but I need to make sure that I jump off of the platform and onto one of the Wendy's. If it just carries me down into them, I get hurt. For the shell, I just try to stay in the center, and I miss it to give myself an opportunity to hit a Wendy. This is our friend the green Pokey. I have control over its height. I can make it taller by pressing R and shorter by pressing L. The lava at the top can harm me, but I can safely travel through the visible portion of it. Big jump to the propeller. In order for me to keep the propeller up in the air, I need to jump grab off of it, which is nearly a frame-perfect move where you press the jump and run button at the same time. If you've gotten this far, thank you so much for watching. If you could like the video, that would help out a whole lot. I'm playing safely because we've got a really deep run this time, and it's not always a guarantee that I'm going to be able to hit Wendy. This propeller section is the only time during this attempt that we've got all 3 Wendy's up. The Wendy's up top are actually really generous. So long as I touch them from any angle, it counts as a hit for me. Right here is going to be my first time getting 12 hits. The cloud appears for me to stand on. Ha! Dodge the fish! That's important! Let's fucking go! Oh my god. This is Springtime Caverns, a level from Joker Shell OK. No! This is the hardest level I've ever played. Ugh! It ends with an assisted mid-air shell jump. Damn. The speed that I get from the spring makes the trick easier. No! But not easy. Springs let you switch jumps. Springs are able to interact with other sprites, where you've got Spinies bouncing off of springs, and even springs bouncing off of other springs. It really makes me think of Mario Maker with the contraptions that we have in here. Springs are also dropped differently than normal SMW. They start under Mario, allowing me to do these mid-air spring drops a lot easier. Yoshi needs to grab the spring immediately. We use it later for the mid-air. And just getting Yoshi to slide along here had very tight timing. Let's fucking go. Happy birthday, Dooku. Clearing this level took over 25 hours with 9,594 attempts.
Welcome to ROM Hack Race Week 208. It's called House of Hog Boy by Det2. This level is gonna have a ghost household that always follows along exactly with where Mario is. This will allow Mario to travel straight through walls that are at that height, and it also allows shells and other objects to fall straight through. Mario had to stay ahead of that disco shell. If it had fallen through the ropes, it wouldn't have been usable to stay above the spikes. Mario can take more damage for about 2 seconds after getting hit. That gives just enough time to grab the silver switch and use it to enter the pipe. Each of the Great Bowser statues we see here pull double duty. We need to avoid them on the way down and then land on them as somewhere safe to stand. A silver switch will turn enemies like the saw into silver coins. That coin and the berries are able to be eaten by baby Yoshi. He needs to eat 5 things to grow into adult Yoshi. While the P-switch is active, there's a wall of munchers here that become coins. That allows Mario to pass through safely. The hole would have prevented Mario from entering the pipe. Instead, he enters the door off of the statue. That hole will still let you fall off the bottom of the screen, so Mario needs to jump over it. Pookie's time for this level was 43 minutes and 59 seconds. That put him in 8th place out of 16 racers who finished.
Baby Yoshi, he's only going to eat these green berries. He also doesn't need to be in my hands in order to eat things. But once he turns into an adult, as long as I have a blue shell in my mouth, it'll let me fly. And I need to go through and eat all of these red berries as well. Adult Yoshi, once he eats 10 red berries, that makes him lay a mushroom egg. That's gonna let me get past some turn blocks later on. I also need to hit these green Koopas a couple times and then kick their shell over. That breaks the block so I can get through. I have to be very careful about how I land on this Yoshi. If I were to be on the left side facing right when he ate that last berry, he would actually lay it off the edge and I wouldn't be able to beat the level. Okay, so here's what happened. Last week, I spun Plinkoed. I picked 2 games. One game was V Rising. That was the second game that I picked, and then the first game was a Pokemon ROM hack. I forgot to get a Pokemon ROM hack set up, and like. The one that I'm trying to get set up for myself is a giant pain in the ass to get set up, so I didn't do it. So that'll get pushed back to next week. We're gonna spend some time doing boss fights, and then we can pick another game. How's that sound? Good? Good. That's what I thought. It has been a while since I've done Gram 3 Bowser. There's a couple of games still on the Plinko board that I don't have ready because they're more work to get set up than other stuff, and I kind of just pray that they don't get picked. I think the only games that are on there right now are Far Cry 4 and probably one of today's suggestions. Although that one might actually be ready. Thank you very much for the follow. This is not Grand Poo World 2 Bowser. I say trying to hoard ammunition for use against a later phase that's not coming. I made potato salad earlier. I'd been thinking about it for a little while. Normally when I make potato salad, I try to make it taste as close to a deviled egg as I possibly can. And I went in kind of a different direction today. It's pretty tasty though. I cannot even fathom what vinegar would be. Like, I have no concept of what that would mean for potato salad. Well, mayo, of course. Mustard is an ingredient, but it's not the main ingredient. Hey, Turtle. Turtle, did you see the snail in the hack I played earlier? I assume you didn't. I'll tell you though, with that snail being in there, I guarantee you that I hated that hack more than you ever would. Yeah, that's the correct way to eat hot dogs and fries.
First blood.
That really should have killed me. No mustard. Oh, honey mustard is S tier. Honey mustard is usually my go-to salad dressing. something honey mustard odd job. I did not once play multiplayer GoldenEye. So I have a few different mustards in the fridge right now. One of them is a spicy brown honey mustard, and I have definitely put that on a hot dog. Hit him, hit him. Almost lost it. I almost lost it. You're okay. I was petting you.
Rolling up to a limo.
Excuse me, good sir, but do you have any grey poopo?
Gray, what? My on-screen chat isn't working. Let me reset a couple things. There. Chia. That is not what I want. Oh. Oops. I really need this to hurt. Oh my god. So frustrating. Okay, I think it's working. I think it's working. We're doing boss fights for about half an hour. Well, let's pick the next boss. The next boss! Okay, we can do perchance. Let's go. I got my replacement arms for my chair in the mail today, and it's very nice not to have chewed up arm padding on my chair anymore. It's very nice. It's comfortable. I think we're at 6 hits right now? I might have miscounted. We'll see in a little bit. That was so close. Holy crap, that was close. Hammers. I'm sure they didn't have enough room or something. Because otherwise, they're missing out. I forgot to reset my deaths. Oh well.
It's me, Tupu, of Who is Tupu fame.
Don't let him eat it. I saw a thing about the Breaking Bad house. That people are a nuisance about it. Mostly was what it boiled down to. Nine. You beat Abiotic Factor. So, I mean, did you realize that you were gonna beat it? Did you realize what your goal was before it happened? Because I guess that was my question: is what did the end of that game look like? You knew it was coming. Okay. Why don't we spin another boss fight? Big boss, Colonel. Grand Poo World 3, Whip Bowser. I gotta get all of these on the splits again. That seems a little bit like an unsatisfying ending, honestly. If you don't get to escape. Late? I mean, we just got started. Okay, let's go. Yeah, what do you do next, Al? That's the question. All this time you've had Abiotic Factor just sitting there waiting for you to open it up at any time of day. And now it's gone. Nice. Some tasty tea. Graveyard Keeper. I played a bunch of Graveyard Keeper, and I don't know that I exactly enjoyed it. And I don't know if I could put my finger on the thing I didn't like about the game. It's really funny because whenever I do actually have to play Earthworm Jim, I don't think I have it on my Super NT right now. I'm gonna have to move some files around. I say I don't think I have it. I know it's not on my Super NT. Man, that's rough to get out of. Australian maze. I have to get the physical cartridge I own from the other room? Yes. And then I have to legally obtain my own ROM of it. Did you hear about those two games that came out on Steam that were released the same day that had the same name? They were like something pieces. I'm kind of surprised that Steam would allow 2 games with the same name, honestly. Wait, that's not true, is it, Buggy? Alright, so that's that Bowser. Let's see what else we get. You did research. Piece by piece, that's the one. Alright. We're gonna do Chuck. Which I may or may not have, easy access to. I think I do. That's why the start was on top of that level. You're probably not wrong. That fucking fish, man. Get out of here, Charles. One shot! One shot, let's go. Wait, a Jesus simulator? Are you Jesus? Yo, thank you very much for that follow on TikTok. Alright, I think that's all we're doing for S&W boss fights for right now. Let's find out what game we're playing with. Hello? Hello? Where? Okay, it's working now. That was crazy. Nubby's Number Factory? We can play Nubby's Number Factory. I like Nubby's Number Factory, in fact. Alright, let's swap that around. What game did I play that wasn't S&W? Dungeon? Alright, get you out of here. Why is that not working? That's crazy. Oh, do I need to reset this? Oh, fucking piece of shit. Yeah, that's so annoying. Alright, let's get Nubbies open. What about Meat Boy 3D? What about it? Alright, Nubby's Number Factory. It says the game is opening. Let's see if this works. Yay, it worked. I don't like Meat Boy. I don't like Meat Boy. It controls very bad. I don't like the way it controls. Not one bit. I didn't like it when it came out. I went back and played it again, and I still don't like it. Where is Nubby's?
You dare to refuse my bajol?
Here you go. Yay, Nubby's Number Factory. Meat Boy. Their controls are garbage. They're garbage. It's just horribly floaty. Warehouse? What's a warehouse? Greetings, the name's Sparkplug. You've entered my realm, the warehouse. I'm the manager here, sort of. It's complicated. Who cares, am I right? I'm gonna show you around real quick. Warehouse is where you buy and activate cosmetic Nubby skins and item skins. Oh, so I don't need to care about them. I don't want any of this. I want nothing to do with it, in fact. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I will never visit that again. Fine, we'll do Frog Nubby. That used my real stars? Oh, that sucks. That's the worst.
Go.
I do like Crazy Straw. I do like Disguise Glasses. Grab the Disguise Glasses. Hit it! Oh, you didn't hit the 64.
Nubby's Number Factory is such a great name for this game. It prepares you for what you're about to play. Imagine if it had some random name like Crimson Desert.
I can't imagine that. Force triggers all non-upgraded items. Okay. Did they add stuff to this game? Hey, Caleb. I really like this game. No, yeah, definitely not. What were they thinking with Crimson Desert? That's what I want to know. Like, did that... Did the name of that game make sense to anybody? Here's a color and a biome that have nothing to do with each other. All-seeing pyramid when Nubby died. Oh, it's related to another game? I would have never guessed. You caught some trout? Nice. I had some trout not too long ago. It was tasty.
Where you want the daka daka?
Yay! Why is that firing before Nubby has died? Rapidly pops a random peg once for each... Okay, in this round. I'm probably better off with the cactus being in slot 1, honestly. I should have got the T block. I should have gotten the T block. What am I doing? That was dumb. And fully pop. One and two times E. Oh boy. I do think Cactus is the one that's most likely to activate the most. Alright. Halves the highest number peg, doubles the lowest number peg 2 times every 1.5 peg. Yes. way more than 7. Nice. Another chaotic. Force trigger slot 5. 5%? We'll do chaotic. I probably should have went to the cafe, but I do like the ton of feather. One. Yay, I'm clearing the board with some kind of regularity. I forgot again to go to the cafe. What does Crazy Straw do again? Gains... Ah. Yes, yes. I remember. Nice. I should have frozen the T-block. I really want the T-block. That was not good. Oh, I'm being sabotaged! Damn. I couldn't roll a board that had the snow globe on a decent number. Yeah. And I was shuffling. House of Cards, yeah. House of Cards gets very powerful. I just need something to actually activate off of it. I've got a bunch of money, so let's grab these so I can get something before the store. Yeti I don't think is great. Jacks are good. Jacks are very good. The problem with Jacks is that they only activate by default way after it's too late for it to matter. If you're not already gonna win. That is useless by itself, but I do like them. Say, would someone do me a favor and change the game category? Exclamation game is the command for that. Thank you. I generally don't save the footage that I get from subscriber suggestions. Which is the reason that I don't normally like having other people change category or title, because that messes with my recording. No. Wow. No. Oh, I don't. That might be useful. Do cactus and get started on cactus. Yeah, that first run that I had today, Cactus was doing pretty good on it. This is good to start with. Zombie is alright. I think I'd prefer having those perks to the money that I would have gotten. I will grab one. Mystery box. Oh, okay. I like mystery box. Okay. I can only afford one of these. I want cactus. Eggy is pretty nice, considering that summons Quill. Cheesy is pretty nice. Let's grab Cheesy. Why not? Less directed, but it's just powerful in general. Hey there. Yeah, let's do another cactus. Why not? Hell yeah. I don't think I want that. Archaic is also not the greatest. Nice. Alright. More doubling. We've got the cafe. That was terrible. One! I don't like those. I don't think I like any of these. I mean, Kazoo is fine. Especially if you've got another way of activating it. Sure. Speedy is something I want to try and rely on in case I just completely mess up. Like that. It's not something I want to build around. Dang it, Frog Nubby. Evil Goose, if I get that together with something that can activate halving, that would be awesome. Hot dog. Bob is okay. What is Jolly Jelly? I probably should have done that with the strawberry. It's fine. I want the jacks for sure. If I can get the seal together with the goose, that'll be awesome. I don't... They must have added stuff. I'm seeing a bunch of things that I've never seen before. That was a foolish choice. That does nothing for me. Well, most of the time it does nothing. We went to the cafe first. Try bagel. Soup crackers. Deletes the leftmost item, rightmost item transforms into squid. Huh. I probably should not have done that. Yeah, I definitely should not have done that. I ended up buying a very expensive Jax. Okay, well that's good. That activates off of zombie at least. E-block. E-block. That happens only on a force trigger. Which does happen twice every second and a half, and once every 3 seconds. I'm gonna sell it. That wasn't a clear? Oh, I'm in trouble. Well, shit. God. That one was decent, too. I just couldn't scale. I got nubbied. Alright, well, let's see what the next game is. Gosh, nubbies is fun. Oh, hold on. Before we do that, let me clean this up. Okay. Now we can go. Alright, is it gonna be Mario 64, Arctic Eggs, Mario Kart 8, Best Spin from Perchance, Turtles in Time, Arctic Eggs. I think I have Arctic Eggs ready to go. And when I say ready to go, I mean almost ready to go. Yes, we're gonna pretend that it's almost ready to go. Egg. Feed me eggs. Okay, let's... Nubby Mobile? Oh my god! I want Nubby Mobile. I didn't see it. No, don't crash. Please don't crash my game. I hate that stuff opens on that monitor by default. I could very easily change that. If you want the egg voice, you can watch Dooku, because he does it all the time. Come on! Don't steal my mouse cursor! Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't steal my mouse cursor. Why is this not working? Okay. Are we good? Is it working? I have not played this game. I have not even opened it to make sure that it works. Can you fry eggs on top of Mount Everest? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure as the bottom cooks, the top would just freeze. Something to remember next time. After your attempt to escape, the boss stripped you of all your main functions. All you can do now is walk and cook. So make me an egg, cooked on both sides, as always. Generate heat by moving your mouth? Is that how that works? I don't... Having flipped an egg before, I don't think that going to the left and right is a great strategy for flipping an egg. I think I want the egg to skate around the pan. And that's what it means by generate heat. Maybe I'm wrong. Good. I think this line of work suits you much better. If you want to leave this place properly, you need permission from the Saint of Six Stomachs. So go out in the city, serve all those who seem hungry, and you may just gain an audience with him. You don't have a lot left. Don't cut corners this time. Ten people hungry. Are you hungry? Ran out of cups this morning. Drones stopped stocking the vending machines months ago. Had to drink out of a bowl again. Never going back. You're the new poultry prepper, right? Last one didn't last long. I would like an egg, cooked on both sides, as always. Can you also cook my cigarette? I like the flavor it had. It's already lit though, so finish cooking before it fizzles out. Thanks. I would advise against cooking a cigarette, lit or not. Whoa. The way you just handled the pan. Keeping it old school. With a hint of respite. Much better as tea. Ugh. I don't think I'll forget this. It just feels important. French breakfast? Ugh. Hello, chickens. Are you hungry? Can I fall? I can.
Is that a menthol cig?
No, it's egg.
I wish they would invent a toilet that doesn't whisper sweet nothings in your ear. What? I've heard the playful whispers in the bathroom are the work of dolphins. Or chickens playing hide and seek. I'm not enjoying this discussion. Cool, yeah. So neither of you are hungry. Got it. Man, these controls feel weird. They feel very, very weird. I am making a time lapse of meat rotting in my apartment. Really hoping it pays off. I don't think I would watch that TikTok video. Never met anyone who has been to the Mariana Trench. Starting to have my doubts. A guy like me? 2 eggs. Stacked atop each other. Bye. Oh, that's perfect. I really like how that egg is balanced and completely on its side right there. That's definitely how eggs work. Bye. Don't burn! Yeah, that's what you want. 2 eggs just kind of sandwiched together. You make 2 eggs so well. The best 2 eggs I've had. Would you like an egg? Sorry, can't let you through. The people behind this door are incredibly hungry, but in a super weird way. After you feed everyone here, I think you'll be ready. You ever hungry for weird things? I know I'm not. I don't think there's any point to me walking all the way over there, actually. Oh. I have a cigarette button. That chicken breast you smuggled me had salmonella in it. I am sorry about that. Did you cook it at all? Gave it a quick Italian pan-sear, yeah. Nothing fancy for a guy like me. You can get salmonella from iguanas. Were you around any recently? No. I don't think so. I really don't know how this happened. Check your meat before offering it to strangers. That is good advice. I was hurt. I've known you for 7 years, so they're not strangers. Oh, somebody's hungry? Oh. Egg and bacon, apparently. I would eat egg and 2 bacon. Get out of here! I still have not tried Heinz beans. There's the ones that I made myself that one time. Which were probably about as close as I was going to get without ordering them online. Because we definitely do not have Heinz beans in it. It's hard when there's extra stuff in the thing. It just started spinning. Can you imagine if I had a limited number of eggs? That would be horrible. I would really like to flip this bacon. I'm trying get what okay. Get a pair of tongs. You feel better? It's good. A good meal requires balance though, specifically an even mix of hot and cold elements, especially when it involves meat. I don't know that it does. Good to see you again, my friend. Will you take some meat off my hands? I'm way behind on this. I hear stomachs whispering from across the room. Slows me down. Stage fright, I guess. That is going to be a crowded pan. I was just gonna pretend that that other egg didn't exist. Your dog stole your bacon? Spike was trying to steal something of mine earlier. I forget what it was. No! Earthworm Jim. It's out of my hands when Earthworm Jim gets picked. I have no power here. Earthworm Jim. I definitely have never played through and finished Earthworm Jim. I did give it a try a very long time ago. Alright, we should be good. Yeah. Truly, the way you sling, the way you fling. Textbook. That's my brother Tony on the grill. He doesn't like cooking that much. He's just trying to build up his skill and credibility, so he can impress the saint of 6 stomachs. Get their permission to leave. Try to do the same. I don't need sex. Stole some bacon from downstairs. Are these things related? So I've got a cigarette, which is a timer. I'm learning. Oh, that bacon had better cook. Yeah! Pansexual, thank you, Dobbs. Thank you very much. Thank you. I don't need it. Gaze upon this fish ration, my companion for the last 10 years. Been waiting for the right moment to eat it. I want you to be the moment. Pop it open and flip the fish out so they can cook. Is it gonna explode? Do I need to hit it? I won't forget this moment. I actually had some sardines the other day and they were quite tasty. Oh, I was talking then. After the six-stomached saint banned poultry farms, anything semi-chicken related is hard to find. Kids don't even call each other chicken anymore. Not sure if it's because they don't know what it is, or if it's just not an insult. It's basically calling someone delightful, or a delicacy. To be a delightful delicacy to someone must be nice. If I died today, can't eat an egg tomorrow. Not happening. But not hungry right now, I won't die today. Who are you? Oh. You're the next poultry prepper. Just working your way through us all? Hoping to talk to six stomachs? Great. Thanks for helping out, asshole. Find someone else to feed. If anyone ever uses the word ubiquitous in a sentence, it is okay to ignore whatever they are about to say. And tumultuous. We are hungry. I feel like I should be able to ignore them? That's how that works? He did say both ubiquitous and tumultuous. I think I'm unfortunately getting the hang of this game. Regarding the tumultuous nature of our request, it is surprising to see the uniform ubiquity you manage to consistently deliver across these eggs. The multifaceted relationship between the yolk and the white is truly inspiring and really speaks to your sensibility. Fucking thanks. All of us have a jar of honey in the bathroom, but I digress. Saw you exit the poultry pantry. Last poultry peddler didn't last long. I told him about the new curtains I just got. I hope the jealousy he felt didn't drive him out. I tried to stay humble. When it comes to leftovers, I usually scrape the food onto a plate, microwave it, and then put the fork I used to scrape the plate into the sink. It feels a little bit wasteful. How many cigarettes do you have? I dropped a cigarette. That looks real good, that side egg. Hey Daniel, happy happy Thursday. It's like Grandma used to make. Gross. No, my cigarettes. This is good for me, I think. They really don't make them like they used to. Smoked egg. I am not hungry. Furthermore, I would never eat anything you ever touch, no matter how gentle and tender. I want to go to karaoke and sing a song that's not on the karaoke. I'm not cooking any eggs. I guess I didn't last time either. Last time there were fish, I... Thank you. What did you expect was going to happen? No one leaves here. These people need us. Like, actually. Not in a corrupt way, I think. I think the Saint of Six Stomachs is an avid mouthwash enthusiast. If I put my ear up to this wall and listen closely, sometimes I can hear a gurgle or two. I'm just trying to distract myself, given that the number of chickens we've gathered this week is shockingly low. The people's hearts are just not in it anymore. I did take them out of the can by way of frying them. Are you hungry? The Saint of Six Stomachs is just beyond this door. I was demoted relatively recently. My only job now is watching the door. Allowing you entry without any form of credibility would be an embarrassment. Could you feed, say, at least 27 of his people, I would consider letting you in. There are many. Many hungry people. Not just here on the roof, but in every corner of the city. Each one yearning for new flavors and experiences. The Saint of Six Stomachs can hear their stomachs grumbling and would be eager to thank the person who quells it. So yeah, feed 27 people. Weird number, I know, but it feels right. If you ever lose track of how many people you fed, try smoking a cigarette. Personally, it always helps me think. Yes, I see the number on the cigarette. Where do I find one more person to feed? Is it them? It's probably not them, right? I can guarantee it's not them. Sorry, I really don't want to restrict you, but truly I don't think you can handle the hungry freaks behind this door. After you feed everyone here, I can let you in. Oh, that was very good and normal. I think it's them over there. The flamingos were banned a long time ago, I think. Honestly, I can't remember. But they left pink feathers everywhere, like buildings were dusted with some sort of strawberry sugar. Absolutely beautiful. As kids, we'd drop them from the rooftop. Just watch them spin around. Would do that all the time on the way home from school. We stopped eventually. Don't remember when, or why, really. What really sucks is if we wanted to do it again, it's too late. They're gone. Ah. We just really didn't know how good we had it. But I like to think that since I remember it so fondly, we made the most of it. Absolutely beautiful. My girlfriend goes to a different school. I believe you. She is Polish, that's why you don't know her. That was a very relatable question. Yes. Thank you. Zero still hungry. That means I can go in here with all the hungry freaks? Okay. Let me tell you something. Do not bite at the bait of pleasure till you know there is no hook beneath it. Thomas Jefferson said that to me. Wish I could have tried my hand at poultry prepping. It's not my fault I cut my left hand off when I was 12. I was bored. This world is run by lefties. Actually, is the Saint of Six Stomachs left-handed? Not sure. Can you check for me if you get up there? Finally, lay this to rest. I figured it out. What the chickens are for. Their gizzards are extremely pliable when exposed to toilet water. Take a look. It's six-sided. It's a meat cube. Don't you see? This is it. That was a backflip. Okay. Well, this sure is a game. Sim City? Far Cry 4? Ball X Pit? Could it be Shotgun Cop Man? Far Cry 4! Hey, that's another game we can play next week. That one is definitely not ready. So we're doing Pokemon to start next week, and then we can do Far Cry 4. Let's do that again. Titan Souls? Jedi Academy? Backseat Drivers? Small Survivors? Mario Kart? Mario 64? Earthworm Jim? Earthworm Jim? It's Earthworm Jim! 10 months later, it's Earthworm Jim. Alright, let's turn off Arctic eggs. Oh! Sure. Okay. Submit a request for Earthworm Jim. We can do that. Make sure it always stays on there. That's out of there. Let me grab this real quick. That's pretty crazy, huh? Hi, Willow. Earthworm Jim. Oops. Yeah. Get out of there. Get out of here. This? And then I need to change this. Why are you not working? I need to hit this button. Somehow this got stuck. Huh. 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 Why would this be stuck? That does not make any sense. Why is it active over here and not over here? Is it... Huh. Huh. Well, let me click this button. Huh. 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 Well, here's one thing we can try. Is it still on? How is it still on? OBS is completely frozen. Alright, well, we're gonna come back. Let me make sure YouTube doesn't die first. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Everything's back. That was very dumb. I don't know why that was happening.
Earthworm Jim.
Why did I get kicked out of my own stream on TikTok? Why would TikTok do that to me? That seems like a very annoying thing for it to do. Alright. Earthworm Jim 2010? Is that a real thing? I was thinking shiny. I'm not gonna fix it. I don't care. Alright. Options? What are options? Is it gonna give me controls? Okay. Fire, unused, whip, gun. Okay. So the buttons just changed different. Got it. Got it. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and get started. New Junk City. Okay. I see. I see. Uh-huh. Yep, great. That was groovy. Cow launch. I think I'm very low on health. I think that's what that number is. I might be wrong. Yeah, I remember the cartoon. Yippee! It's funny how often I've heard this song, though. It comes up very frequently in romance. It feels really strange not being able to shoot while you're in the air. Okay. Sure. Yeah, this is on Super Nintendo. Why did that happen? I feel like I have a massive surplus of ammo. I think that's a checkpoint. Boy, the camera really sucks in this game. You know that? Super Nintendo. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. For some reason, I can see him using his head as like a helicopter. No! The early bird got me. This is all like cartoon reference stuff, right? Classic YouTube telling me to do the thing that I'm literally already doing. What? Oh god. I'm pretty partial to Tetris in Team Fortress 2. Warning! I mean, if he would stop hitting me, that would be nice. Oh, we start right here. You, oh god. Sure. Hey, green-eyed guy. Sure. Man, the camera is absolute trash. It really is. Like the way that you walk forward at the very edge of the screen. Am I hitting him? Oh boy. Playing a Genesis game? No. God, the Genesis sounds like trash. Always. Like everything on it just sounds horrid. Like, I can see the pattern they come out at, but I don't know when it's coming. load screen? Oh boy. Hey, Chris. Okay, cow was already launched. I think their intention is to make you forget about the cow. It does turn into a helicopter! Man, that's not good. Sure. I didn't know there was a difference between the two. I only ever played Lion King on the Game Boy anyway. Can I change my gun so I'm not gonna waste that? No? Okay. See, and that's something that bothers me too, is asking a question that I literally just answered. That seems like a really kind of dumb thing to do. I don't understand. I guess I don't have to. The way that Jim moves is very strange. I just mean... Great. It always feels weird when I'm somewhere like hanging off of a chain and I can't jump. However, he'll fall just fine. Was there somebody that we should know that was behind Earthworm Jim? Like this is where David Cage or somebody got his start? Hey, Link. That was a self-dupe. What is that? Oh, full health. Let's go.
I'm a dupester.
I promise I didn't add in any kind of self-duping code. Yeah, there we go.
I am a dupester.
I like how there's zero indication that that's actually doing anything. That's my favorite. Chris, thank you very much for that Prime sub. 4 months? That's almost a year. Oh boy.
Ow! Ow!
No, I've played games that I've hated before, and this is not that.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Yeah.
Ow! Ow!
Ayo!
Ow!
A hype train? How do we get a hype train? That's very strange.
Ow!
Groovy.
Groovy!
Yeah, that.
Groovy!
Thanks, not Dan Castellaneta. Any asteroid? No, Andy asteroids? Mike, thanks for the heartme. How does this work? Are bubbles something I want? Whoa, Nelly! Jesus Christ. The way that it just plays the sound effect over and over. I got 39 bubbles and 2 electrics.
Groovy!
Groovy.
Groovy! Groovy!
What the heck? Was that instant death? No, I was just at low health. Night on Bald Mountain? Can I? Okay. I fell and died, because of course I did. And there goes the hype train. Is that a Chaos Emerald? Is that the Forest Dome from Ocarina of Time? I'm in Heck, I think. The name of the level was What the Heck. Huh? So those are spikes, right? I'm glad I get to continue from here. Maybe I do this. I'm powerfully confused. Yeah, that's what I was aiming for. I just imagine that in the manual it's like, oh, well, here's how you do all this stuff. And if you rented this game, you were just screwed. Okay, lawyer? Are we thinking lawyer? You're fine! I was petting you! There was a cat under my feet. Okay, I think... What? This guy doesn't stand a snowball's chance in heck. I was gonna say, isn't that the Clay Fighter Snowman? Hold on. Hold on. We hit 20,000 likes on TikTok. So we're gonna give some treats to Spike a Spike. And also Bane gets a treat. Aren't you just a little sweetie? Aren't you a little sweetie? I actually need to fix that. Here. Get that. Get that. There. Right here. Here. Bane, you little piggy. Here. Everybody gets a treat. Bane gets 2 because she's a piggy. He's got so many treats left. Alright. Back to the game. Thank you very much for that heart me. Sorry, I guess it was a GG. Thank you so much. Okay. So, we beat the snowman, and we get a continue. A checkpoint, if you will. I can't go up! Oh, you can climb that. Okay, those ones just go up. Thank you. Oh. I would say that beagles are probably the sweetest dog breed I've ever met. Between Spike and his sister both. Why do they not stop? What does that do? Who knows? Hey, it's a lawyer again. spikes. Do I have played Prince of Persia? I have not played Prince of Persia, no. Is that about cats? How the fuck does that door work? I'm flummoxed. I am flummoxed. I'm flummoxed by that. And that was Earthworm Jim. Well, I would roll another game for next week, but I already have 2 games picked out for next week. So we can look forward next week to a Pokemon ROM hack, which I already have the one that I want to play picked out. I just have to get it because it's an ordeal. And then Far Cry 4. This level looks really fun to play. I'm sure everyone loves this level. Oh god. This is the prototypical escort level. Alright. We'll be back again tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, we're gonna pick back up on the Kaizo Beginner-thon, where I have picked nameless shells for the next hack. That's probably going to be a quick one. It will probably be a quick one. Let's see if anybody's online on Twitch right now. We can send a raid somewhere if there is. You know, kitty. You are a kitty. There's plenty of people online. Plenty of people. Let's pick one. Let's pick just one. Tomorrow night, we're picking back up on, the Async Archipelago, where I am trying to make a mad dash to get Dobbs's, key ability. That's key for him. Let's go raid Bunky. Bunky is playing Heat Wave, which is a great hack. What the fuck is going on with his stream? I'll ask him when we get over there. I don't know if there is anybody playing Earthworm Jim. I need to know what is going on with Bunky's stream. It is unusual. Alright, bye folks. I'll see you next time. It's over.
It's over.